Hi guys, this is Echoes of Lifestyle with Doris Araka, where I just dish out what lifestyle content, and this is just me being me. So it's the season. Merry Christmas to you. It's 1 week, not 1 week. Today is Saturday, so next week is Christmas. Next week Thursday is Christmas. So Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas. So this is that time of the year where it's Christmas. It's lovely, but it's also winter here. I don't like winter for no reason. I rather stay with heat than to stay with cold at this point in time. Like, I feel heat can be regulated. Like, I can just regulate heat and put on the AC. But when it's winter, you can't just regulate outside. You step outside and it's really cold. But anyways, we have to live with it. And this is a season where we have our tea, like soup, those kind of things. Like just those kind of things. So today I'm just trying to mix my, what do you call it? I'm just trying to have oatmeal, and I love oatmeal by the way. So this is just me having my oatmeal, and that's it. So it's one of those cozy times. I just want to sit at home. I stepped outside to just have a quick run, and I had to come back home as fast as possible because I just want to sit at home today and just chill. No biggie. Like, just sit at home and okay, now this is just a cozy vlog, so I'm just gonna sit back at home and just chill for a bit. So it's a cozy day, it's cold outside, so it's a good opportunity to be lazy. But I'm not that lazy. I'm gonna be doing something, working on something though. So it's not gonna be a lazy day throughout. So just chill with me. But let me tell you what I've appreciated during this season. I know winter has taught me a lot of things. It has taught me to be gentle with myself. It has taught me to actually take care of myself. On a normal day, I don't take breakfast, but during the winter season, I try to have a good breakfast before leaving the house because I realize that my body needs more energy to actually fight the cold, and I need a lot of nutrients. And you know how you need to take extra vitamin D and C. Yes, during this season, you have to actually take vitamin D tablet because you know how the sun doesn't come out that much, and even when it comes out, it's not real. So you actually have to take supplement just to boost your immune system because the cold is not funny. like last year, I was always having like migraines, headaches. It was that bad. At a point in time, I had to go to the hospital, and they were like, "Oh, you have vitamin D deficiency." So that's when I realized that it's not a joke when they tell you, "Oh, we are lacking sun, we are lacking vitamin D." It's real. So it's when I actually fell sick that I realized that, okay, this is something serious and I have to actually pay attention to it. So that's why I say taking vitamin D during the winter and vitamin C just to boost my immune system and all that. But apart from that, it's the season where I know I actually pay attention to myself. And this period, I check my weather app like every blessed morning. So every morning when I wake up, I'm checking the weather. I need to check the weather before I step out from the house because I'm like, you know how this is where you know your planning and time management skills. I kid you not, because you have to check the weather. I check the weather every day, every morning to know exactly what the weather is like or what I'm gonna wear. I know I have to calculate my time because if I have to catch up with the boss, I have to leave the house at a certain period of time. A period of time where I don't have to wait so long outside because I'll get cold, my leg will start to freeze and all that and all. So I always check the weather. I always check where the bus is in the map, and I always calculate my time. So you have to have a very good time management skill. If you're always rushing on a normal day during winter, you have to plan yourself. You have to be calculative. Oh God, I've learned so much. This is skills that nobody talk about. These are life skills that nobody talk about. Planning and time management during the winter season. It's important. It's so funny, but it's important. But you see, this skill, trust me, to do you a whole lot of good. It's doing me a lot of good. So I don't know how to explain it further, but trust me when I say it's doing a lot of good. So you see, planning, time management skill, your movement skill, how to walk during the winter season. Man, the penguin walk. You have to walk like a penguin. Like, all those rush. Back in Nigeria, every time everybody's rushing, always rushing somewhere, always want to get somewhere. This time it's not walk, you have to walk like a penguin. And you have to wear the right, like a particular kind of shoe, grip shoes that will prevent you from falling. And even with those shoes, you still have to walk well because if you do any small thing, you're on the floor. So for me, it's funny, but that's one thing I have to patiently learn. Be patient with myself, be gentle with myself, have breakfast, give myself the nutritions in it. But man, life will do you dirty. I think we need to talk about mental health, which is very important because mental health, sometimes people be like, oh, Nigeria is not so much of a thing. But when I came down to this country, mental health is something that I'm like, okay, this is real. And things that are little triggers in people's life, like the weather can be a trigger. So during this period, you need to like pay attention to people you are around because for no reason realize that this is a period everybody's keeping to themselves, everybody's staying at home, everybody's minding their business, and for no just reason everywhere just seems quieter, everywhere seems dead. So you see that people are trying to mingle, but when they realize that it's cold outside, they sit back at home, and then when you start, that's when the mental health problem comes up. But pay attention to yourself, try and still have those small circles. If this is my advice to myself, though, I'm trying to still have my small circles even in this period of the year, and do things that will actually make me happy. But in all, I am grateful for life. I'm grateful for this period of time. I'm grateful for winter. I'm grateful that I'm here in this country during the winter and all that and all that. Like, I know things that are quite different. I want to talk about Christmas. Christmas is one season of my life that I always look forward to, right? Back in Nigeria, the Christmas season was a fun season. Like before, during this time, or maybe as far back as the beginning of December, I'll start perceiving Christmas. Like I'll start feeling the vibes for Christmas. I don't know if you get what I mean. I start to perceive Christmas. I'll be like, oh my God, Christmas is actually next week. Like, do you realize Christmas is next week? I always fantasize about it. So Christmas is one season where, I'm always looking forward to going home. If they don't give me enough break at work, I'll even start getting pain. So it's that period of the year for me. But since I came here, it's been 2 years. I've celebrated like 3 Christmas here, and I've never smelled Christmas. I don't know whether it's my nose, but I've actually never felt Christmas, and it's just like every other day. So apart from the 25th, which is the Christmas day, After that day, everybody goes back to normal. The 26th, sometimes I work on the 26th, and I'm like, what? If it's back at home, Christmas start from the 25th and ends like 3rd of January. And not just ending 3rd of January. We always have back-to-back activities. There's something, there's somewhere you need to go. Even when I don't want to go for any, like sometimes I'll be like, you know what, I'm not going out today, I just want to be at home. Because there's always somewhere to go to. Like back at home, when I go down to the village, there's something we call Erigora, which means to eat back. That's what we call it in our place. So eat back meaning I'll come to visit you in your house and you come back and visit me in my house and eat back. Do you get what I mean? So during this period, you always go to my maternal home, go to like different relatives, that we just go visit different people. And my parents will always want you to tag along. Like this is the period where they showcase themselves. Be like, oh, come, let's go visit this person. And it's fun for me because you get to sit around with your cousins, my friends, with my siblings. That's the period of time where I have all my siblings all together. We just sit down. Sometimes the days we're not going out, we sit back at home. We just eat, we just gist, we just play music. Ah, God, I beg. My cousin is back in Nigeria now. I'm like, I wish I could just have this moment. I wish sometimes I want to eat my mom's stew or my mom's pap. She just make paps for me. And I'm like, oh my God, all those things my mom used to ask, oh, Chimaka, do you want this? And I'm like, no, I don't want. I want all of them now. And oh my God. But anyways, I'm appreciative of this period. I'm going to try to celebrate my Christmas as fun as I can have it. I'm planning on taking the trip, but that's dependent on what the weather is going to be like. We've been having lots of blizzards and it's been so windy and the roads have been so bad. They even had to close the highway because of the weather because it was that bad. So I'm planning on taking a road trip, but right now I don't even know whether it's possible or not. But I really want to go for a road trip because I think it's the period of time where I can actually take the holidays. I know, go do something fun. But apart from that, I am grateful for everything. I am grateful for life. That the year is coming to an end and we're moving into the new year of 2026. And I know it's going to be a victorious year. Thank God for the year of 2025. God has been faithful in and out. Like, I cannot just overlook that God has been faithful. I give him all the glory, all the honor in my life because I think like God has been faithful. No joke. He has been there for me all my life. So I cannot dispute that. And he's the one that is going to see me through for the next year. So that's why I'm getting all emotional on that. Please let us cut it right there and just go back to. But the long and short is that God is faithful and God is holy and he continues to be holy. But yeah, back to what I was talking about. See, what was the time? This is just 5:05 and it's getting dark already. One thing I don't like about winter that you have just shorter days and longer nights, which make me want to sleep at 5 o'clock thinking it's night. But anyways, thank you guys. This is just my cozy episode today where I'm just at home. I'm lazing around at home today. But thank you for watching. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do well to subscribe to my channel, like my video, share. It doesn't hurt to do all these things. Just support me. Your support will go a long way. So thank you guys for watching to this episode of Echoes of Lifestyle with Doris Amaka. I'll be seeing you on the next one. It is what it is. But anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Keep being amazing. Thank you and bye-bye.